Hello, Flosstube. My name is Griffin, and this is Stitching with the Griffin number 56. Hold on. Make sure. I'm pretty sure that's 56. But then again, sometimes I get confused and lose track. So give me 1 second, please, while I look at this. Nope, that's not what I need. Make sure the sound is off. Ooh, nope, there we go. Talked amongst yourselves for a moment here. I apologize. I am not as prepared as I thought I would be. Let me see. There's that one. Okay. Yes, so we are 56. Yeah. I tried to put the title on there, but I like to make sure. Anyway, sorry, waffling. And I just forgot what I was going to say. If you're new here, welcome. This is me in all of my unedited glory. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning visitor, returning viewer, welcome back. If you're a subscriber as well, welcome back. Welcome to everybody. Yeah, this channel is predominantly about cross-stitching. Nope, not this channel. This playlist is predominantly about cross-stitching, embroidery, and hand sewing. Right now, I have cross-stitching to show. I'm hoping that next week I'll have some embroidery to show. Just depends on my schedule. I apologize for the road noise that you may or may not hear. It's quiet today. I don't have my other fan on. I usually have a fan on, but it's off because it's only supposed to get into the 80s. It's a very nice morning here today in early September. Or, yeah, it's still pretty early September. And, yeah, we're headed for fall for those of you who are in the Northern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere, you guys are headed towards winter. I'm sorry, towards spring. Backwards. Anyway, so, as I said, my playlist is predominantly cross-stitching, sewing, hand sewing, and embroidery. And I make the distinction when I say sewing to say hand sewing because people machine sew as well. And I don't machine sew. I just never have managed to pick up the sewing machine. That being said, I do have a new start for you. And let me pull that up because once again, I am not prepared. This is Poison or Medicine, I believe is what the name of it is called, by the Witchy Stitcher. And I didn't get a huge start on it. I am working it on, it's called Medicine and Poison. Sorry. I will get that right eventually because I'm going to be working on it quite a bit. I'm working it on 14 count black Aida, generic black Aida. I'm waiting for the picture to come up so you can see what it's supposed to look like when it's done, relatively. If I can get a good picture of it. This is going to be the best one that I can give you. Alright. Not much glare today, yay! But there we go. I have started on the top part, so with no further ado, there we go. It's just the, yeah, I had to make sure the cat was out of the way. My cat needle minder, yes. I actually made him myself, isn't that great? But anyway, yes, 14 count, sorry about the thread hanging, 14 count, 2 over 1, no, actually, I am doing this, I tried this 3 strands So doubled over, it would have been 6 on here, and it did not look well. I was very unhappy with the way it looked. I mean, great coverage, but it just didn't look right. So I went to 2 strands doubled over, and so 4 strands over 1, I guess is what that would be. And I don't know, I'm doing 2 strands doubled over. How's that? So 4 to my mind. Anyway, let's do it this way. And I mean, it's looking very, very nice. Let me get this needle moved that way, and you can see. Let's go that way. There we are. And that's the top part, the very top part. Like I said, not a very big beginning, but it's a start. It's one that I've been wanting to do, but needing to, I was waiting patiently for a chance to do it, either this year or next year, but I had it all kitted up and ready to go. So now it's started, and now I can work on it. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the year, but we'll see how it goes. Now, so that's that. It is the Witchy Stitcher, Meg, and I have her book, and I believe when I mentioned it to you guys, and even tried to do a little bit of a flip through, it's not easy because of the way she got everything set up, but I mean, it's still a great book. I will be doing the haunted house out of that for sure. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year. There are some bookmarks that I want to do. I might do Dracula's Castle, but I'm not sure. There's a couple other ones in there that I'll be getting. Now, I got the Kindle version, so I do not have the book to pass on. I could not afford the book at this time, but the Kindle was on sale, so I grabbed it. But for those of you who are interested, go check her out. She's on Instagram as the Witchy Stitcher. I believe she's on YouTube as the Witchy Stitcher. She also has her own shop, and she does needle minders and patterns and all kinds of good things. If I can find her link, I think she's on Etsy. If I can find her link, I'll leave it in the description box below on this video. If I don't, then it will be the next video that features Medicine and Poison. Got the name right that time. Now, the other one that I'm doing, I apologize. For those of you who are new here, I have I do 2 cross stitch pieces a week, and then I swap out and do 2 other ones the following week. And so the only thing that I'm going to show you cross stitching today is going to be my the 2 whips that I have in progress right now, the New Start and then this whip, which I have had since the beginning of the year pretty much, and is one of my focus projects. I can't talk today. And it's one that a lot of people have been watching. Sarah, the Northwood Stitcher. Hello, Sarah. You guys need to go check her out. She's fabulous. She's one of my usual suspects, which you'll find down in the description box below. These are folks who have been with me and have been very active with me since the beginning. Some have not been with me since the beginning, but they are very active and encouraging, and so they are my usual suspects. So this project is one that Sarah enabled me. She's 8 weeks behind. She's behind. She said she hasn't touched it for 8 weeks in her last video. So people go over there and give her a little poke. Say, hey, where is this project? This stitch along you're supposed to be doing. But it is Cardinal Points. It is a long dog sampler by Julia Line. It is being put out by the Gentle Arts. So there we are. Isn't that beautiful? It's using the Gentle Arts threads. I'm using the called for Gentle Arts threads, and it is an 18 count generic white Aida. So there we are. medicine and poison, I'm using all the call for DMC. That's what the Witchy Stitcher does her stuff in. So anyway, back to this. I'm down here in this corner here, working in this page. This is page 4. So I'm right in here. And for those of you who've been following, no, I have not put the dragonfly in yet. So here we are. Look how much I got done. Isn't that fabulous? I've got both borders completely done. All the inside stitching, all the little bits and things. I just don't have that yet. The next set is to do a borderline right here coming out this way and doing lettering. Actually, I'm going to do that in reverse. I'm going to do the words first, and then I'm going to bring that line across. That way I have the right spacing for this, because I am scared I'm going to get the spacing off. Now, I would have left it like I did this one. Check this out. I would have left it like I did this one, but look how pretty. Look how great it is looking. It is getting there. I am so happy with this. But as I was saying, I would have left, I did these last, and I would have done it down there. However, I am afraid of the spacing. There's not much else unless I start working down this way and everything. There's not much to help me, you know, there's not a lot of road signs. Not a lot of landmarks to make sure that I get this done. So I'm going to do the wording and then do the line across and then work this section here. So I hope you can see this well on this. So there's words right here, and I am putting those exact same words in there. I will be putting my initials in the year up in here on either side of this main grape cluster. So right here. So what I have to do is do these words, and basically they're cut off. They're not even right here. The cutoff for the page is like right in here, so it goes in the middle of that, which I will not be doing this middle piece, but I will be doing these three, that cluster, that flower. Yeah, okay. So this flower, these two pieces, and the grape cluster there, and then I will be doing all the words, and then I will bring this down this way. I won't be bringing it all the way down, because if you saw, the line that I brought comes to here, which is the end of the page. So I might bring it down further, but I doubt it. I just will bring it down enough to, you know, line up with the other one, but I will do all of the words, even though they're going to be past that, just so that it doesn't look weird to me. But that's what I'm going to do. So page 4 is almost done, folks. I am so very happy about that. I am. Now, if that's all you guys are interested in, I'm pretty much done. I don't have any shout outs. These videos are not very long for those of you who are new. I try to do about half an hour, not much more than that. 30 minutes, 40 minutes tops. I think the longest was like 37 minutes, something like that. I don't have a lot of content right now, so that's why I'm doing this. Like I said, I don't have any shout outs. I have been reading. That's why I haven't been watching videos. I have been reading. Now, I don't remember if I told you this in my last week's video or not, but I'm reading something. I think I did, so I'm not even going to say that. I'm still reading the series. I will tell you what the name of it is, because I probably did not tell you in the last video. I should look at the last video, shouldn't I? But if I have not told you about this, so did not do a review of this book series, then I will in the next video, because I doubt that I'll be finished with it. I'm waiting for it to come out. And let me see. It is the series is by Amelia Price, and the first book is called The 100 Years' War. If I can go back to it. It's the only thing I don't like. Yeah, The 100-Year War. It's called The 100-Year War, and it's by Amelia Price. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm still reading. There's like at least 10 books in this series, and I got them all from Kindle, so I am working my way through them. I love a good murder mystery. I love a good cozy mystery. I love mysteries in general. I love horror. Really love horror. There's the Ripley Street series that I am slowly but surely getting. Those are expensive for me right now, but I am getting them, and as I read them I will review them, but I haven't read any new ones right now. Like I said, I'm currently reading the Amelia Price series, and the first book is The 100-Year War. I'm not exactly sure which book I'm on, because the way that they did the box set, they just kind of roll together, and you don't know you've started a new book until it says chapter 1. It's not doing the covers, it's not doing the title pages. So the way they did the box set, I'm not really crazy about, but the story itself is good. The books themselves are good. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And the author may not have had anything to do with that part of it. So there's that. Yeah. Still cross stitching, still crocheting, still reading, waiting impatiently for other things for me to have time to do other things. I am making time as much as I can. I am almost done with my cockroach challenge, the first leg. I got a bundle set, and there's 3. They're based on The Hobbit. The first leg is the Unexpected Journey. So we've left Rivendell, and I can't pull it up right now. It's my tablet's acting up, or I'd show you. But I'm at 85%, so 15% more left. About 30 days left to do it. I know I'll have it done before then, I'm pretty sure. Especially when my bike is up and running and I can bike again. I'm not even going to discuss my e-bike. I love it, but the way the road work has been done and some other things, and the weather hasn't been good, so it hasn't been that great, so I haven't been able to ride it. But I hopefully will be able to start riding it this weekend. We will see. It needs a little bit of maintenance done on it. But otherwise, I would not get rid of it. I really enjoy having it. But this is going to be a rather short video, it looks like. Next week, I will be working on Let's Be Kind by Jacob DeGraff from Modern Folk Embroidery. And I will also be continuing my work on The Magic of Books by Charting Creations. I had to think about it for a minute. I will hopefully have some work done on the embroidery piece. It depends on how busy I'm going to be this week. Trying to think what else I'm doing. As far as cross-stitching goes, that's it. Thank you for the support that I have gotten from the Ko-fi page so far. I do appreciate people going in and at least looking at it. Please tell your friends, your neighbors, your family, whomever you wish to share it with. It is for a good cause, and yes, I'm going to go ahead and plug here. It's not only supporting me, it's also supporting a donation to the Museum of East Texas. I live in East Texas, in Angelina County, and the museum is one of two here in my town. The other one is a small one called, I want to say it's the Navajo Museum. It's like a history museum. The Museum of East Texas has more than just natural history. It has other things. One of the programs that I will be trying to specifically donate to is their arts and crafts program. This is something that they do year-round, not just during the summertime. They have classes for adults. They have classes for kids. They have programs for the small ones where their parents can come in and do things with them. They paint, they do ceramics, they do crochet, they knit, they do whatever, and it gives people, adults and children alike, things to do that don't require you to spend a lot of money. And I think a lot of the programs are actually free. I need to check into that, so I will let you know about that. But we don't have we have parks. We have 2 or 3 parks here. We have the national park, and then we have typical city parks. And then we have batting cages and I think it's batting cages. There's something else. But as far as for the wee ones, there's not really, you can only go to a park so many times. The mall has an arcade, but again, not really something for wee ones or for older folks who don't want all that noise and all the chaos. The skating rink that we have is not in the best part of town. I've been there, so I can say that. It's my opinion. So, all in all, bottom line, I want to support that program so that the kids around here will have alternatives. So the parents will have alternatives. So the elderly will have alternatives. So people who are unemployed will have, it's for everybody to have alternatives. They don't have to go to the bar. They don't have to go to the arcade. They don't have to go to the mall. They don't have to go to the park for the umpteenth time. They don't have to leave town to go do something. Oh, we do have a zoo. But you can only go to the zoo so many times as well. So, for year-round, entertainment and activities, that program is really, really, to my way of thinking, a really good program. And I would like to see it continue. With the way that things are going with the government and the way that they're cutting funding here and there and everywhere, I am trying to do my little drop in the bucket to help keep our local museum going. And if there's a way that I can go in this Christmas and videotape their Christmas trees that they do a big huge Christmas tree display every year, then I will do that. I will try to make some trips to the museum as little extras around here, if you guys want. And right now I can't merge them onto the end of a video like this because I don't have a way of editing, so they're just going to have to be standalone stuff. With that in mind, this channel originally was called The Griffin's Nest, and it was supposed to be about everything in my life, but I have since changed it to where it just focuses on my fiber arts. If anyone is interested and thinks it would be in the future something that you would want to watch and subscribe to and look at, I'm thinking about reviving the Griffin's nest, and as a separate channel, and doing these different things, going to the museums that we have here, going to different locations here in town, where I can videotape visits. We have some beautiful antique stores, but wee ones don't like going to antique stores. They don't like going to strip shops. They don't like doing that kind of stuff like we older folks do. Again, the Museum of East Texas is actually a cheaper alternative to thrifting and antiquing and things like that, because you're just anyway, you could do it in addition to, but that is an idea I'm still playing with. I'm still toying with. Time wise, right now I just don't have it. But going back to the copy page, half the proceeds of everything that I sell in my shop, because I do have a copy shop, and half of there is a goal on the page. That goal, anyone who donates to that goal, all of that is going to the Museum of East Texas. All of that. Half of the money that is given to buy me a coffee, and half of the money that is spent in the shop is going to the Museum of East Texas. The rest of it is going to me, to help support me and to help me buy more materials, to make more things, to basically support my donation goal. I'm going to be doing this for 3 months. I'm going to do, and then I will choose another charity or program to donate to. So it's going to be quarterly. Every quarter I will try something. I will pick something else to donate to. It's just my way of trying to give back to my community, and just helping out the folks around here, because I see a need. So, and if you guys can help me with that, that's great. If you can't, I understand. At least just go over there and check out the store. I'll leave a link in the description box below. But that's it. There is no pressure. So if you've made it this far, we're at 27 minutes. I'm amazed. I didn't think I had that much to waffle about. But do your normal thing, what everybody else tells you. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, whatever you would like to do. I do read the comments. I do respond to the comments. I don't get that many right now, so I have the time. But even if I don't comment in the comment box, I try to answer the comment here in the video. So that's it for me this week. I've already told you what I'm going to be working on, so yeah, we'll be hitting it. I'll be hitting it hard, and I should have some more things towards the end of the month, more, or even sooner than that, depending on how much time I have. I will be adding to the coffee shop. That sounds funny, but yeah, I'll be adding to that, so it won't be the same thing, anyway, just check it out, look and see if there's anything you'd like. If not, it's not a big deal. It is, but it's not. No pressure. I'm going to shut up now. I will see you guys on the flip side.